Hey guys! What you're looking at right here, this is our very first look at True Rack for Blackbuck. They come out on all 3 platforms today, which is March the 30th, and that is pretty darn exciting. So in today's video, we're gonna do 2 things. We're gonna have a real good look at these True Racks, and we're gonna check out all of the very best spots where you'll find Blackbuck in Parque Fernando. Hit it! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is a very exciting day. Today we get Bloodhound DLC and True Rack for Blackbuck on all 3 platforms, which is pretty darn exciting. Now I have been lucky enough to hunt these true Blackbucks and to play with my dog and learn how these amazing Bloodhounds work for the last few days because I have been able to play on the beta, which has been absolutely amazing. And I would like to thank EW for giving me that opportunity. Look at this guy. All right, so this is our first True Rack for Blackbuck. This guy is a 108.5. So there we are, true score evaluation. So we really need to pay attention to the overall spread. So if you have a Blackbuck with really tall horns, that is just not enough. They've got to be thick and they've got to be spread for it to score high. And not only that, you'll notice as you start to hunt these true Blackbucks that they can have different color variations in their horns. They can even have 2 different horns that are 2 different colors, which is very cool. So we're definitely going to check out all the very best spots, and I am going to encourage you to stick around right to the end of the video because I am going to share a hotspot map with you showing you all the very best spots, and I will post that map to my Discord for you guys to easily reference, and I will leave the link below the video. So that is a max estimate level 4. He goes up to 123. We're gonna have to have a look and see what the new diamond trophy is for Blackbuck, because it definitely will have changed with the introduction of True Racks. So that guy looks like a big guy. Let's see what he's gonna score. Alrighty, so we do have a gold, 120.4. This guy is a nice one. Pretty tall horns. This guy is a 120.4. Let's see what diamond is now for True Rack. So it is 132.2, so that is what we are aiming for. So his curls aren't that tight, so we're gonna have to pay attention to that, but that is an awesome lake. You'll definitely wanna check there for Blackbuck. And that's actually the lake where I found my leucistic on stream just the other day. So here we are at one of my very favorite lakes to hunt for Blackbuck, and I call this lake California Lake. It's right in the middle of the map, and it's that jaggedy lake. It's quite a big one, and you're gonna find just a pile of Blackbuck here. You're also gonna find muleys, you're gonna find pumas, red deer, and cinnamon teal. But you're gonna find a lot of Blackbuck. So you're gonna find a bunch at the bottom here. You're also gonna find a really decent zone up there, and you're probably gonna find more than just those 2. Look at all these Blackbuck coming towards me. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see if we can't take one down. Or 2. Nice. All right, here they come. Guy goes up to 140. I tried to get him. I don't think I got that shot. I'm actually using the 223 here, and I don't love this gun. All right, so that's a level 3 silver, 106.2. His horns are kind of thin. They're fairly tall. They're just kind of flimsy and thin. So he's not even a gold. Let's see if that big guy is still around here. Yes, I have my dog with me. I am loving my pooch. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna love these Bloodhounds. There he is. Is he in there? There he is. All right, he's down to 50 to 75. Let's see if we can't get a vital shot this time. Yeah, he's pretty big. He's nice. Hopefully that was better. Yeah, I think it was good. I think we got him. Now you gotta remember I'm using the 223, so that health doesn't drop very quickly. It really takes its time to drop. All right. So he is a gold, 124.9. That is a very nice buck. Oh my goodness. So that guy is about 7 points off a diamond. You see how his horns are getting thicker and they're fairly spread apart? That is what you want in a rack. You don't want it to be almost parallel. You really want it to spread because that's going to increase your overall spread score, and that's going to bring up your score closer and hopefully meet diamond. But that is California Lake, and that is definitely a spot you'll want to hit for Blackbucks. All right, so we are down at Ice Cream Lake. This is the lake at the very bottom of the map. Looks like an ice cream cone, so we have named it Ice Cream Lake. We really do need to name all of these lakes. It would definitely make my life way easier, but I will stop the rant. But that is a pretty nice buck there. Goes up to 121. This guy right here. Now, blackbuck are a class 3 animal, which is kind of a pain in the neck. I would love to be able to use the M1 on these guys, but it is just too strong. You're not going to get integrity with it. So you're kind of stuck with either the 223, the 243, or the Solican. I would prefer to hunt these guys with the Solican. It's just not working right. This guy's a silver 106. He's got kind of thin horns. They're fairly tall. They're not super huge, but he doesn't even make gold. So that, my friends, is Ice Cream Lake. And you're gonna find some blackbuck there, just not a huge amount. Used to be amazing for blackbuck, just not as good as it used to be. So this is the lake with the stick coming out of the left, and there is an outpost right on this lake. Now I'm just outside the outpost. You definitely wanna have a peek in this little corner here before you start barreling out and running, because there are almost always animals here. And I'm pretty sure that was a blank. That looked perfectly good to me, and I couldn't line it up a second time. The blanks are starting to drive me crazy, guys. It's not just the Solican. It's starting to happen with all of the guns for me. Can you guys let me know if that is happening to you? Please let me know in the comments. We really need to get that sorted because that is starting to drive me crazy. So that's just a little guy. He is a level 2. We did get a vital on him, which is pretty sweet. And that is a piebald axis deer. And I know that piebald axis deer are not that rare, but they are really pretty. So I just have to take a second and shoot this guy. I just can't pass him by. They're really pretty. I really like them. Now, I did shoot a diamond piebald axis deer when they were broken, and it doesn't really count. This counts more than the diamond piebald does because I just don't count that, but... Oh my goodness, I love you, Poochie. You're the best. You guys have got to get a dog. Definitely check out my Bloodhound video and see what these dogs are all about. They are completely amazing. They don't slow down your hunt at all. They only add value to your game. So that is a piebald axis deer. It is a gold, 162.4. Aren't they pretty? It's not a blackbuck, but I just had to shoot it. And there's our blackbuck. He's just a little guy. Barely has horns at all. He's not even a silver, he's a bronze, 71.1. He's an adolescent. But this is the lake that I was speaking of. I don't know what to call this lake, but definitely check it out for blackbuck. So here we are at the Seahorse Lake. It looks like a seahorse, so it's easy to name. But you are gonna find blackbuck here when they're drinking. You're also gonna find muleys, you're gonna find pumas, and cinnamon teal. There are no outposts around this lake, so it might be worth dropping a tent. This is the lake where I shot my diamond gray puma and a max weight axis deer at the same time. So this is an awesome lake. So we have a couple in there. There's a level 3, couple level 3s. Yep. What else we got? There's a 4, goes up to 120. So there you go. So definitely have a peek at that lake for blackbuck. It's really far. It's really far to get to. But you just never know what you're gonna find, right? Alrighty, so we're at another lake now. There's a couple of bucks here. I have one drink zone here, and that is all for blackbuck. But you might have a diamond there, you just never know, so it might be worth having a peek. And no two maps are the same. You could have just a pile at that lake. Your map could be very different from mine. But we have just a pile here. Now this is the lake at the very bottom of the map to the left of Ice Cream Lake. I only have one drink zone, but look at all the deer in it. I don't know how many, 20? Probably about 20. All right, we have a level 4 here. Let's see if we can get this guy. I don't think I got him. I think I might have been too low there. What about this guy? Did we get him? We got him. We got the second guy. All right. Well, I find when you don't get a vital with the Blackbuck, especially with the 223, they aren't going to die. So you usually do get a shot at another shot. A shot at another shot. And we did get him on the second go, so that's pretty sweet. All right, we're going to have to check out those 2 racks. And we do have Blackbuck drinking across the lake as well. So this guy is a 111.7, 45.5 kilograms. His horns are kind of thin. If they were thicker, I'm sure he would score higher. They're fairly tall, but they're just not very thick. And not very curly. I find the curlier the horns are, the better. That guy is also a 111.2. And that first shot was just a hair too low, but the second shot was good. All right, I'm really looking forward to lining up all these Blackbucks on the wall and comparing their horns at the end. It's gonna be really interesting. But definitely travel down to this lake if you're hunting for Blackbuck. I found just a pile there. All right, so here is the map. I have circled all of the places that I found Blackbuck. And this is, obviously, since the last update, the lakes with the stars. Those are the spots where I found the most Blackbuck. And I will post this map to my Discord. Alrighty, we are in the lodge. Let's have a look at all of the different Blackbucks that we shot today and compare their racks. So this guy is a 124.9. He is a pretty big one. The guy beside him is a 111. You can see that his horns are not as curly. His horns are definitely thinner and they're not quite as tall. Now this guy is pretty tall. His rack is more parallel. It doesn't spread enough. You really do need the rack to spread to bring that score up. This guy is a 108. And that guy is a 105. You see how thin his horns are and he doesn't have a lot of curls? So he is just a silver, even though he has a very tall rack, not even a gold. So that's very interesting. I love how there are the new components to judging a rack. Even when it's tall, it doesn't mean it's gonna score well. So it needs to be thick, it needs to be curly, and it should be spread as much as possible, and that's gonna give you the best score possible. That is the biggest one that we shot today. He is a beauty. I definitely am gonna have to find myself a level 5 diamond of these babies. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. I really hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope it helps you find all kinds of Blackbuck. If you'd like to join us for more videos, that would be amazing. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.